Uh, I think we played a great game against a really good team. They're Tier 1, so it wasn't an easy game. So we had to be uh, inside the game, in our mind, and we did it. So that was an important win. And Suvi scored two goals, two important goals. We conceded one goal, but it was a penalty, so it's no one's fault. Fernando almost saved that, and we played great as a team, as a unit. Uh, the sub did well too when they got inside the game. So I'm really happy about it, and I hope we're having some more win during the season. Uh, for back-to-back games, we gotta rest our body, take care of our bodies, and because it's hard for us to play back-to-back games. Uh, we already did it one time. He was very hard, and it wasn't easy for us. And we gotta do ice bath every day so we can get it on in Saturday uh, with our body rest. And I think we can do well against their team, and I hope we were gonna win.
So we played against a really good team. The midfielders were really good in technique. It was really hard to play against them. Also, the whole game was so tough and hard for our pace. And on my first goal, I saw like Keenan was he won the ball in a box. I was very ready to shoot, and the ball came to me. So I didn't want to go for strong shot, but I saw the place in the middle, so I placed it there, and it was in. It was over 80 minutes, and I heard Alex screaming like pass me," and so I decided to take on me because I did many passes in the game, like final passes, and I decided to that must be I have to shoot because we don't shoot that much, and it went in. I'm so grateful for that. And
Um, for a program, since the first day I got here, I'll never forget the first time we went down and we played Triton at Triton and watching how they played and how Peter has his team organized and everything else. For me, first coming into junior college soccer, and that was one of our first matches. I think it was like one of the first 3 or 4 matches we had. And I went, wow, this is what I want us to become. I want to be labeled in with the schools like Triton, with what Peter's done there. They've always made the playoffs. They've made the tournament. Always being one of those teams that every single year we watched them play, they're always good. So last night's win, it was a big win for us. It's probably the biggest win in the school's history. I think the biggest thing is just to carry on from match to match to match. I mean, 1-0 Blackhawk, 3-2 loss to Morton, who, again, top 25 in the country. Signature 2-1 win against Triton, which is a massive program. Just continue to build off that. We have another tough schedule this weekend. We have McHenry and Harper back-to-back again, and then we get into another stretch. So the guys have to be prepared mentally, physically. We still have many things to work on, many things that we need to clean up and everything else. But, I mean, last night was one of those moments, leaving the pitch, just sitting there going, that was a hell of a team victory. Hell of a victory against a very, very, very good team. I think, it took me back to days of maybe some of the playing days or initial coaching days of you're sitting there going, you go up 1-0 late in the game against a team like Triton, and we're just sitting here going, can we hold it? Can we hold it? Can we hold it? And then we give up a PK. I couldn't see it clear or not. I've watched the film, looks like a PK, but some of the new rules. Maybe it's not a PK, but here's the thing. It doesn't matter. Fern almost gets it, and now we're tied 1-1. And I'm sitting here thinking, is this another one where BSC is so close and we drop points? And we kept the pressure up. And that's the big difference now to what it used to be is the heads were not hanging. They got the ball. They brought it back up. They wanted to go. They wanted to get back into it. And I saw Suvi rip the ball, and I think I was halfway down the sidelines, pumping the arms, just sitting there going, it kind of reminded me of some of the managers that I've watched, over the years in Europe, when you get that signature goal. I mean, I think right now that's probably the goal of the past few seasons for this team. We're in the best region in the country, I feel, with some of the top teams in the country. We have teams nationally ranked every single week of every single year. So we know the quality of this region. To be just in a category with those top teams for us is huge. So having that signature win really meant a lot to us in the program and the team.